Good evening, everyone. This is Jean. I'm in Mordona, about to take on the Stormblood arc of the Red Mage quest. So let's get started by talking to Zruntia. The color of her hair. Zrun has a proposal for your ongoing training. Bryce, Arya, while there are lessons to be learned, as I dragged you along on my quest for vengeance, 'tis time I offered a more structured approach to your training. With the support of you and your companions, Curtis's daughter has liberated Alamigo, but rather than return in this moment of glory, I feel I can contribute more to the rebuilding of my homeland from without. It was just 2 decades ago that I joined the revolutionaries. Though our motives were just, it was our actions that ultimately created a breach for the Empire to exploit. My time at the forefront of that stage has ended. To return to it now would only invite confusion and resentment. The revolution has since become the resistance, and the right to shape the future of Alamigo now rests in the hands of those who will live the coming age. No, I shall play my part by nurturing a new generation of red mages. I made my mark as a crimson duelist, but you will not be bound by my oath. You are free to decide for yourselves how to best employ the skills I teach you. Now, as for your studies, you are well aware of my proclivity for practical application. We must challenge you with a new frontier, a place where the strong gather in search of adventure. To Idleshire, my friends. Okay, Idleshire it is. Here we go. And there they are right over there. Young Arya has invested in her appearance, it would seem. Doesn't she look the part? She's like, oh no, I'm too embarrassed. Right. Let's break in that new equipment. There is a hostile organization of goblins known as the Illuminati, making trouble for the people here in Idleshire. The most prominent threat to the populace it seems to be the mechanical soldiers controlled by the Illuminati aggressors. I say we do the locals a favor by using these clunking contraptions as combat practice. After your battle with Lombard, however, that may be all they amount to, especially for you, Bryce. Your mastery of red magic is such now that I dare say you can handle a mechanical soldier or two on your own. As for you, Arya, your spells have raw power but lack refinement. I think I would prefer you to have you training alongside a partner. I wish to try fighting alone. Please understand, before I began learning magic, I felt like I scarcely existed. But when I work to match you and Bryce, when I see myself improving, that's when I feel the most alive. I want not more than to become a full-fledged red mage. I want to stand at your side and fight as your equal. Well, far be it from me to stop you. Mayhap the perfect way to conquer your difficulties with white magic is to be alone in a situation which offers you little recourse but to rise above them. Both of you should head now towards the Architon. Architon? I think that's how you say it. I've never pronounced it. Sorry. And find your own mechanical foes to overcome. I will be waiting for you here in the Maker's Quarter. Alright. And there's the destination marker. Nah, I should be able to do this on my own. Alright. Oh, that was simple enough. Oh, hold on. Ah, I have come to recognize that confident step. Well done, Bryce. He's like, heh. Did you happen to spot Arya on your travels? Unless I have sorely overestimated her abilities, I would have expected her to arrive not long after you. Arya did seem intent on proving herself. Pray forgive the tortured metaphor, but I have a feeling she may have sliced off more than she could fry. I don't know what metaphor that is. Come, let us seek out our young mage and render aid if needs be. She's going to be short distance away. Right on this corner, I believe. Yep, right here. Here we go. Bryce, I did it. I won. Bryce, there you are. Is Arya unharmed? My, that is a fair gathering of goblins. From the looks of it, defeating this lot took almost everything she had. Can you walk, my friend? I've never seen you so... Give them to me. Your life energies, your souls. I must feed. Her hair! She's become like Lambert. Stop this, Arya. 'Tis no use. The hunger has taken over. We'll have to knock her senseless. I suggest we take her back to Idleshire and let her rest at Rowena's establishment. I only hope she will be more amenable to discussion when she awakes. Okay. And we'll save ourselves a couple of minutes of flying. happened? Did did I truly attack you? Gods, why would I do such a thing? I remember defeating that contraption. I remember falling to my knees, exhausted from spell casting. I remember my thoughts fading away as a roar in my head grew louder and louder, and then nothing. I don't understand what possessed me. Never would I draw my blade on you or Zerun. Sroon, sorry. That was poor judgment on my part. I should not have tested you so harshly. Listen to me carefully now, Arya. I have seen how battle can exhaust you, but I failed to understand what grim truth such exhaustion presaged. In that moment, you say a roaring drowned out your thoughts. The color of your hair changed quite distinctly. We witnessed a similar transformation in Lambert ere he began to feed upon living aether. Lambert was able to employ magics of incredible power, but it left him hungering for life force. I believe what you experienced was a surrender to that very same hunger. It cannot be. My erstwhile colleague described how he enacted a change in his physical being. While I suppose it is possible such a ritual was performed upon you as well, he mentioned the process requiring many years. You have many more questions, I am sure, but for now you must rest. If this hunger takes hold when your aether is exhausted, then it is even more important that you recuperate from your exertions. And Arya, do not despair that you have lost yourself. After all, you are in perfect control now, are you not? I am. Thank you, Sroon. Bryce, we will seek the cure to Arya's condition. Though I have little knowledge of such forbidden arts, I am confident that a determined expedition will yield the answers we require. Prepare yourself for another journey. The next Red Mage quest will be available, blah blah blah. And so that is the beginning of the Stormblood Red Mage quest. So until next time, I'll be seeing you.